waiting for things to happen. Go out and make them happen. Just like everyone, my life isn't perfect. Life have tested me so much that I almost wanted to forget how to breathe. I've been through a lot. Hello, I'm Francis II Omoran, 26 years of age. I live in Purok 12, Dacodaw, Kalinan, Davao City. I am the second born in the family. I live with my mother, two brothers, and grandfather. Everything was fine way back then since I was just an innocent kid. But as time goes by, I started to get curious what is the feeling of having a father by my side. My mother and father get separated when I was just 2 years young. I only saw his face through his picture. Luckily, I have a grandfather that is willing to stand as my father. He is the one who taught me many things. He disciplined the three of us. He always tells us not to be lazy and we should learn to work hard every single time. He said that we should learn how to work even at a young age so that we can be used to it and will bring this attitude as we grow old. Suddenly, my grandfather got sick and my mother needed to stop working so that she can take good care of him. After a few years, he died from cancer. After we lost my grandfather, I can say that that was the start that our way of living becomes hard. We continue with our lives, but it is really different from the life that we used to live when my grandfather was still alive. There was a time that my money every time I go to school was just 5 pesos, and what I did is that I faked my BMI result as malnourished so that I can be part of the feeding program, and by that my food was free. Everything was just fine even though we struggled financially, but as time goes by, I started to question my purpose in life. From elementary to high school, I joined a lot of contests like poster making contest, M-Top Math Challenge, editorial cartooning contest, and many more. I also trained very hard as a sepak takraw player. I received a lot of recognitions and awards because of those. My name was known in the whole campus. I reached a lot of places as a representative of the school. Nonetheless, I felt something is missing. I did everything to forget about it, but the longingness I feel for my father never let me escape. During my senior years in high school, everything seems to be usual. Winning a contest was not a big deal anymore. I started to get tired of the things that I excelled on. Maybe because the only parent I have made me feel that everything I do is still not enough, my mother. Yes, I excelled on the things that I want. And luckily, those things were not the things she wanted me to excel on. She made me feel that I am lacking from everything. She keeps on comparing me to other students and it hurt me. It made me lose my trust in myself and in my skills and capabilities. And here comes the chapter of my life that I consider as the hardest time of my existence. It started with a small misunderstanding with my mother. Then it ended up making me leave our house. That was late at night already. It was so dark and cold, but I did not feel any fear. All I know is that my heart feels so heavy. I walked from left to right, no idea where should I go. Then I found myself in front of the school campus. I looked for a place to stay. Then I found a bench near the riverbank in the school and spent the rest of the night with a banana leaf as my blanket and mosquitoes all over my body. After a few hours, I hear some voices, then I realize it is already morning and students are starting to come in the campus. I quickly hide and find a place to escape that no one would notice me. I was lucky that I have some money left that time, that I was able to eat for all my meals that day, but the rest of the following days, my stomach and mind was empty. I started to lose myself that time, until one day, one of my friends helped me and let me stay on his boarding house. I will never forget that person and will always be grateful for his existence. After a week staying with him, I started to hop on my other friends' houses until I reached a month of not going home. I felt really ashamed and discouraged on myself that time, until someone had told my mother where I am and she fetched me on my friend's house because she said I am just giving shame to our family. After that incident, everything that my mother had told me was kept on my mind and made me think that maybe she was right, that I have no use and I got nothing for her to be proud of. Then it made me pity of myself and became very discouraged to keep on pursuing my life. Because of that also, I became irritated immediately when I get scolded or when I hear someone getting scolded. I fear of hearing someone that is angry because it made me feel that I am the reason why that someone is angry. Everything was so dark, my life to be exact. I wasted a long time, afraid to try again, failed to trust myself again. I am lazy for everything. I only enjoyed spending time with my friends and play basketball because I never received any support and encouragement from my family. Whenever my elder brother and I have a fight, even it's not me that started the argument, everything was still blamed on me all the time. Then my mother would compare me again to my batchmates that they are now living a life they want yet there is me who still has a childlike attitude. I started to overthink that why I am so unlucky. That what if my father was just by my side? Maybe my life is better than maybe I already achieved my goals in life. I keep on dreaming but it seems that I will not reach it. Or I don't know where to start because I do not have anything and someone to support me on continuing my dreams. I cannot do it by myself. The things that motivates me was seeing beautiful houses and cars. I already have planned to build my own house and buy my own car. To live my life without anyone who will judge me and step on me. Today, I am proud that I was able to start a new life full of positiveness. I was able to make myself a scholar and sending myself to school so that I can earn a good living after I can graduate. I am proud that I was able to surpass every hardship in the past and I was now able to stand alone today. I did not beg for someone's support. It was just me who did everything to have what I have now. It is my main goal to have a very big and beautiful house because I don't want my future child or children to experience what I experienced way back then, living near a riverbank. I will just stop here since my time is still running. I may not consider myself as successful today, but I believe that someday I will be. Life is not a race. No one is too young nor too old to dream and pursue every single goal in life. One day, we will just wake up and realize that this is it, the most awaited day of my life. Thank you.